voting yourself out of a problem requires intelligent voters, the system to not be rigged against you, and the system being capable and willing to do the thing that needs to get done. Which is when America's Second Amendment matters. Since the Founding Fathers knew the government will 100% rot away. Which means people need to have the capacity for violence to take said system and tear it all down, make a new one instead. And currently, America is at the stage where the system is just completely bust. It is worthless. You can't vote your way out of this. The candidate you want will never be allowed inside. Too many geriatrics. Too much bureaucracy. Too much bloat. Because I don't care if you're the United States of America or some God knows where, some village. You don't need what feels like a million different government people. You need like 5 people at most to make decisions. The president, left-hand man, right-hand man, and +2. That are like advisors and stuff. Because the current head government will not do what you want. Especially in terms of the browns and the whites. People are equal, but some people are even more equal. Even when they are not. Which is why the obvious answer is Americans, actual Americans, using their Second Amendment rights to burn the system to the ground and make it a new one. Why am I mentioning the nuclear option? Well, you can only not do the nuclear option if you don't care about how many people will suffer, will get used, will get tossed, and a bunch of other words I'm not allowed to say. Why is that? Well, let's assume voting actually works. You got like 2 to 3 years of Trump's presidency. The next one is definitely gonna be from the other side because it just works like that. Only then you're gonna have probably someone that is not even enough. Do it, cycle, repeat again and again for maybe like 20 years until it starts to happen. By that time, you're gonna have like 10 million white people against everyone else. It's not gonna work. And do you wanna guess how many people will get tortured, will suffer, will get used, will get abused in this massive time frame? So, yeah, I'm not a nice person, but I will acknowledge getting violent is the only quick answer. In case you want to minimize the amount of people that get forced offline because of it, to put it mildly. But I know why you don't want to say that. It's too risky. Since I very much doubt you didn't think of that. The people are just too much of a cat to be able to tolerate hearing that, because in the end, words do not matter. The only thing that matters is who's the bigger guy and how much of his bigness is he going to use.